Hi there, traders. This is Brad Gilbert with today's trading action. Right, as we start the Asian session, US equity futures up, okay, giving a positive spin on the equity markets. And we are seeing a bit of a risk-on profile here. Euro, sterling, Aussie, Kiwi up. The Kiwi a little bit more than the others. We do have the RBNZ interest rate decision in about 40 minutes. No change expected, but we'll see what they come out with as far as their tone, right? Hawkish or dovish or neutral, whatever it might be. Now the dollar, it's not going down against everything, right? The safe havens, or actually that's the renminbi there, but dollar yen and dollar Swiss continue to go up. Now something's got to give here, right? Because you can't like dollar Swiss can't just go up and have euro not move. So either euro goes down or the dollar Swiss comes back down, right? There's a direct relationship there. I know euro Swiss is going up. That's the major sort of driver here, but you just want to keep an eye on that as we go forward. Now, no major US data this week until Friday, so you're just going to see the dollar index sort of cruise sideways, as is the euro for that matter, right? Euro's 58% of that basket of the dollar index. What we are seeing is sterling continue topside. Okay, it's enjoying the fresh air. Blue skies in the UK at the moment, and you got Aussie and Kiwi sort of grinding sideways, as is dollar CAD, right? As you'll notice, when there's nothing really happening, the instruments will just trade sideways. Traders don't go looking for trouble. They can't make these instruments move. Now, for our benefit though, the good thing to understand about today is we do have UK inflation numbers, and it is the one instrument which is really giving us something to think about, right? So when we come back today, we've got a very clear upward direction here on sterling, which is, sterling against the dollar. That's something to really focus in on. And if I just come back and get the numbers up here, now we've got a whole bunch of data coming out, right? So for those traders in Australasia, maybe check out the RBNZ interest rate decision. No change expected, right? But you may get some sort of variance there with the statement or press conference. When there's no change expected, the event can actually be troublesome, right? Because they come out and speak, they can be positive one sentence, then negative the next, and it sort of whips around. And it's not a recipe for good, safe risk management. What is though are the CPI numbers. Now you got the CPI numbers here, you got the retail price index numbers there as well, and the PPI numbers on top of that, right? So there's a few different layers to this data today. Now the numbers that I'll be sort of really focusing in on are these two here, right? The CPI year on year, 2.1, month on month, 0.2. And you've got your range here for both of those areas. The core numbers, well, yeah, we better keep an eye on those as well. You'd think they would follow suit with the main CPI numbers. As I said, RPI, etc., coming out. If there's any sort of significant variance there, that could also have some sort of impact. But to me, it's the CPI numbers front and center, right? You want to be watching that, work out exactly what's going on. And this is where you come back and focus in on what the Bank of England has already been talking about as far as inflation, because if the numbers roll sort of weaker or stronger, you need to put that against what the Bank of England is actually already talking about. And that's where the move will come from, right? Now, that may sound like a bit of a mouthful, but I'll explain in detail in the live trading sessions for our members. Don't forget to tune in if you do have the option to do so. All right, that's pretty much it. This is the focus. We had Canadian inflation numbers yesterday, completely neutralized. Okay, not much to sort of do with regards to that. Now it's the UK's turn. Let's see what's going on. See if it has any impact on the Bank of England. Moving towards, they've already changed their vote count towards sort of like a dovish tone, only slightly, but weaker numbers here today will really see interest rate cuts start to come into play in the UK, or at least see the Bank of England start talking about it. Stronger numbers, well, it can sort of correct things. So we've got potential movements here. Check out your sterling crosses. That's where the action's going to be. All right, guys, have a good one. All the best. Cheerio.